Good morning, everybody. Not only is it December 21st, but today is winter solstice.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so we're going to get a little bit more daylight. So welcome to Atlantic Canada Cooks on this very festive day. And I'm very excited. You have all, if you've been watching, have met Luis before from his kitchen.
Yep. Now I'm here in Michelle's kitchen.
Yay!
Good morning, everybody.
Right?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah,
To
we're
everybody.
excited. So today we're gonna do two really simple, delicious recipes. I'm gonna be on the savory side.
And I'm going to be in the sweet side.
And Mom, what are you?
I'm the negotiator.
You're the negotiator and you're sweet. Come on. She loves cake.
I love cake and
Actually,
I like
it's the first time I'm preparing a dessert for the show.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're
It's
excited.
and it's a very simple, very festive, and everybody can make it at home.
Good,
And the most important thing is you can improvise or be creative with this recipe. So pay attention.
We love that. So, what we're going to be doing today, I have some puff pastry here. And a holiday season is a lot of entertaining. Friends come over, and I've pre-cooked some of the ingredients because I've got some caramelized onions. And Luis and I often talk about caramelized onions because he makes amazing onions that go into his empanadas that we have
Delicious.
featured many times. So we've caramelized some onions here. Check this out. They're absolutely amazing. We've got so much coffee and everything in front of us. I love it. And we've got some sauteed mushrooms. And what my mom and I are doing right now, this is a puff pastry. So we need to work a little fast because one of the biggest ingredients in this is butter. And what's going to happen is if we do too much of it, we're going to melt the butter in our hands, right?
Correct.
Right.
So what I have here is beautiful wheel of brie cheese. And I've got some puff pastry in the bottom of my pan. And I'm just going to break this cheese up a little bit. I've cut the rind, instead of the white rind, off the end of it. And I've got a piece of puff pastry here on the bottom. And what I'm going to do now is set that brie right on top. This is like, you can keep flattening that out, Mom. But I'm going to get you to put that over there if you don't mind. So they come, we're using Tender Flake. Thank you, Tender Flake, because this is not easy to make,
No.
right? So thank you to all the bakers and the chefs that make this for us to use, because it is not easy. It has a little bit of flour on it, and what it's going to do, once we put it in the oven, it's going to puff up. So this is how simple this is. Mom, can you grab me a spoon? And I can
Big
probably
one,
use-
little one?
Big one. There we go. All right. So
Cebolla.
we're going to give you a taste test,
Delicious.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have onions, olive oil, garlic, of course, and a bit of fresh thyme. That's my favorite herb to use when I'm doing onions. And the garlic is from our garden. So I'm going to put, Mom, I'm just going to get you to take 1, 2 things from me here. Mom's enjoying it. Today she's going to be able to sit back and relax. So what you're going to see here, and this you can see really well, is I am just pushing the onions a little bit into the cheese. Now the onions are cooled, and now we're going to do the same thing with the mushrooms. Now I'll tell you, when you're making this recipe, please cook the mushrooms separate to the onions. And why? Flavor. When you blend them together, still beautiful. But this way, once they bake, you get the individual mushroom flavor and the onion flavor.
Yep.
Right? Versus combining them.
They hold their own.
And they hold their own. So look at this. Whoa, ho, ho, ho.
Can't
Now,
beat that.
I have the oven at 400. And what we're going to do is now we're going to put a layer across the top of this. And what this is going to do when it gets into the oven, it's like I need a little needle to sew it together. But you want little holes because you want it to bubble over and puff up.
Okay.
And the best part is once you're enjoying this, you can just cut some nice crusty bread,
Yeah, that is
whatever, and you're just gonna use it to dip.
the color, the
Right.
the maillard on top is gonna be fantastic.
Crackers, whatever.
Crackers, oftentimes, like, this is not gluten-free. I don't know if anybody has really discovered how to make a really good gluten-free puff pastry. I think that one requires the gluten, but that's all right.
Well, there are some things with chickpeas that
Ah,
can be
Could
close.
we're gonna do this,
In my book, they're never as good as, but they're close.
but they're close.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. So we've got everything covered up.
Play-Doh.
I know. And it's like Play-Doh. I was saying, Luis, I haven't used puff pastry in a while. And of course,
Yeah.
when he's making empanada, he's all about the dough and the pastry. This is why I know you're like a dough expert.
Yep.
Now, the
You got
last
it.
thing I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil. Now, a lot of people would use butter. I like to use olive oil. It's a little healthier choice. Actually, I'm going to do this one other little trick. Just down the edges. There. So that it...
It already had a lot of butter in it. I mean, the dough.
Well, this is just it, right? So...
Beautiful, and it's super easy, huh?
Very easy, doesn't take long. I will often have the ingredients if I'm taking it somewhere. I have this ready, refrigerate it, bring it to where you're going, put it in the oven.
Fantastic.
But let's get that in the oven and let's start making your cake. All right.
All right, guys. So this is one of the most delicious and easy cakes from Venezuela. It's called Marquesa de Chocolate, and it has become a symbol of the Venezuelan bakery, right? So
Is it common in the holidays too?
it is not common in the holidays, but it is. I mean, it's not a Christmas cake per se, but a lot of people use it for the Christmas, right? They prepare this cake on Christmas. Anyways, it's so delicious that and so easy that you're gonna love it. And as I mentioned, the magic of this cake is that you can use some other different things for this. Yeah, maybe.
Might be easier.
No,
Okay.
I'm just getting the yolks. So first thing you're gonna do is separate your yolks and put it in the pot. 4. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick
You
here
keep
with
doing.
my bare hands.
There we go. Getting our technology hooked up here.
Yeah.
Oh, can I help you get the cookies out?
You could please.
Just put them in a.
But they
in a-
go after. But
No, I'm just gonna,
just
I'm
yeah.
standing in my kitchen here and I love it. Do you remember? Well, so, and Luis knows Braham from his Zeron and his wife too. We had a chance to cook with them here. And I sometimes was standing around going, what do I do? I need to help. I need to help in my kitchen. What type of cookies are these?
Those cookies are called galletas Maria or Maria cookies. They're
Maria cookies, yeah.
very you know
Maria cookies.
Maria cookies, right? You know them well.
Ah.
They're very well known. They come from Spain, but we have them in all Latin America. That is a ultimate classic.
Very
Yeah,
vanilla
yeah,
flavored.
Yeah, well.
yeah. So then I have all the ingredients here.
So we have 4 egg yolks.
Yep, and there is butter here. I don't remember the quantity, but it's gonna be there in your show
Yes,
scripts, right?
we'll
Yeah.
put it in the scripts. That looks like it's about a quarter of a cup of butter,
Correct.
maybe 2-3 tablespoons.
Yeah, 10 grams, whatever it
Yeah.
is. This,
I love that. There's the thing about international cooking that we're thinking about. Everybody measures in different ways.
oh yeah. So this thing here is cornstarch. Goes there.
And it all goes in a cold pot.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah. This cake, you don't have to bake it. It's just a cold cake. So where's my milk? Here.
Right here.
Now, you just go in here and you pour
Do we need the whites?
No, we don't need the
Alright.
whites. So
That'll be in an omelet later.
sugar, and that's it. Oh, my vanilla. Good quality vanilla, please.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. We often say here on Atlantic Canada Cooks, start with good ingredients. Go to your local farmers markets, go to the food places that have quality ingredients. First of all, you'll use less,
Yeah, but you're
but
end up having a good
gonna
flavor.
have your best
Mhm.
flavor. Yeah.
And that's the thing. For example, in the particular case of vanilla, there are some vanilla extracts that
Yeah.
are kind of a
Artificial.
artificial and very cheap
Yeah.
vanilla, and this thing cost like 3 times what the other one, the
Yeah.
other cheap vanilla. So try to get the good vanilla in the case of vanilla,
I
and
agree.
even better if you can get the vanilla in the vein or in the.
pod.
Oh,
that is
yeah,
even better.
exactly, Mom, in the pods.
So I'm gonna
Ultimate.
pour the whole liter of milk here,
Okay.
and
I love this idea of the no-bake cake.
I'm gonna whisk this thing here, and I'm gonna bring it to the heat. So it's gonna take me like 15 minutes to thicken this up, and then we're gonna put it here in the chocolate. But first we need to heat it up, okay?
Okay. So while he is heating that up, we're going to be looking at, let's look at the chocolate that he's using, first of all. So in this bowl, he's got some, and again, quality chocolate, right? You got to make sure you're using those of great quality. So he's using a combination of dark chocolate and milk chocolate.
Correct.
And I love chocolate.
And you got that.
I'm very tempted to take a bite, but I know he's got the right quantity here. So Michelle will have her bite when she enjoys the cake. There's really no flour that's been put into this cake, but there will be some wheat in the flour because that's going to be coming through here with the Mariana?
Maria.
Maria. I should know that. Maria cookies. So
Have
these
they-
here,
Vanilla flavor.
they smell delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a.
I'm gonna grab the package just so we can have a look at that because we did have the package here.
Actually, we might need the other package as well.
Oh, this one too?
Yes.
Oh, even better.
Oh, yeah, open it.
A whole lot of cookies. Oh, this burner
Is
is
the
bigger?
burner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. And I've got that on for you. Let me turn it up high. There you go. I was getting his burner ready for him, and I failed to tell him. Just getting it on a bigger burner. During the holiday season, it's kind of cool because you get to taste a lot of different dishes that you wouldn't normally try. And Christmas falls on a Thursday this year, which is amazing here because there's a few more shopping days. Luis, is there going to be a Christmas market this week at the Moncton
Yes,
Farmers
there's
Market?
gonna be Saturday, and actually we don't stop. On the New Year, we're gonna be there as well.
So, but like this week, is there going to be one?
On Saturday? Oh, you mean on Thursday?
This week before, yeah.
No.
No?
No, the Aura Festival was up to the last Thursday.
Okay.
So this the next Saturday, I mean the next market day is Saturday.
Saturday.
Mhm.
So let's talk a bit about where we can find you, because I'm going to get to talk a little bit about two farmers markets, but you've got some other exciting things going on.
Oh yeah.
Is this the right time? Live to tell some people? But
Well-
I want to say this. If you have not got all your Christmas preparations ready, get a hold of Delisur Canada. We're going to make sure it's listed in. If you follow along on our Facebook and our Instagram, we've been tagging Luis. Is there still a chance for people to get some empanadas before Christmas or maybe for
course.
New Year's?
Of course.
So tell us a little bit about how they get a hold of you. I should have got a bigger bowl. Look at that.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Pile of cookies.
We'll-
What's better
yeah.
than that?
Yeah, yeah.
So tell us a bit about how to get a hold of you and what products that you have.
Well, we have empanadas, we have ham bread, we have tequeños, and we serve some customers at their places or in their companies for gatherings or reunions or any catering you might request, well, we do that. And it's a very convenient product, especially in the case of the empanadas, because it's like a picture as a pizza dough is what you call it, or a ham pie.
Yeah.
So you can have that at the office, and the chances of spilling the food and ending with a mess in your reunion room is very little. So yes, that's what we serve, and chances are, or let's say we are working on a project next year. So let's say by the end of spring or early summer, we are going to open a store in Mountain.
Yay!
So from that store, it's gonna be quite easier to order online, to get the products in the store, deliveries, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna work on my stuff here.
You work on that because I feel like that's
Yes, it needs to
gonna be
move.
sticking.
Sorry.
That's all right. We got him talking and moving that. So I met Luis a few years ago at the market getting an empanada. And they're really our favorites. Mom and I, pretty much every Saturday if I'm not traveling. And I'll tell you, get there early because last weekend we got a little bit later to the market and I was approaching his booth and it looked like it was closed. And then there they popped around the corner. They had sold out by 11:30 in the morning. And you want to know the irony? One of my best friends, Trina, she got your last.
Empanadas?
Yeah, that day. Here
So-
we go.
Check it out. This is how you want it to be. Not so thickened, but not so liquid neither.
I love
right?
it.
So
Okay.
now we're gonna put it here on top of the chocolate.
Oh, let's get it over here.
And that is gonna melt there.
And let's stir.
Yep.
At least I can help. Oh, I love the way this looks. You can see, I'm just gonna tilt that bowl a bit.
Put it over in the sink, please. Yeah.
Wow. Look at the chocolate melting. Keep it moving.
Yeah. So the chocolate is gonna melt there, and now.
Oh, I can
the-
feel it getting thicker.
Yeah. Now we're gonna start doing this funny. These are very amusing part.
Can I tell you, this smells amazing. Like delicious. The chocolate
Yeah. Now you
with
have
the mixture.
You have a chocolate cream
I
now.
still have chunks. Let me get those chunks out.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
So we need another.
And I'm so thankful that Luis is here. You know, we've done a guest series because we had a really, really awesome experience in Chester.
Oh,
September.
Yeah. Fantastic.
And that's when a bunch of entrepreneurs get together for a food experience. And we're so excited that we've been able to feature the guests on the show. And we hope that you get out and support our local vendors and entrepreneurs that are out there working hard every day. And I'm really proud for your expansion because more people need to get access to high quality, well priced food. So I feel like the chunks are all gone.
So we need a spoon, like a soup spoon.
No problem. Let me get you. We got a kitchen fork. You want a big one or
Yeah,
you want a
that's fine.
smaller one?
That's
There you
fine.
go.
So this is the first part. We're gonna pour some of this
Do you want to come right around this side?
chocolate cream here, right? Let's put a bottom here. Yeah.
Hey.
And now we're gonna do the funny part with the cookies. We're gonna soak them in milk, and we're gonna start building our
It's
cake.
like a cake lasagna.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah.
No better than that.
And
Okay.
yeah. Oh, I forgot that one. It doesn't matter. So you don't want it to. You don't want to put your cookies too long in the milk because it would you need some texture in the cake. So just a little bit of soaking here in your milk. You did it, eh?
You know I was going to do that. Oh.
And you can cover your hole with pieces of.
Oh, nice idea.
Yeah.
I do that with lasagna noodles too.
You do?
Just in case. Well, especially if I have a rounded corner on the dish, right?
Yeah. Let's
Oh, I'm checking on your brie.
Let's get rid of the whisker here.
And this is really,
And then you go with the next layer of chocolate. And believe me, guys, this cake is amazing. Even though the simplicity of this preparation is incredible because it goes in the fridge now and you eat it really cold. So it's
Okay.
gonna be like creamy, soft, but with some texture of the cookies is amazing.
I like a
Fantastic.
cold dessert.
Yep.
I'm gonna put a little right on that cookie.
Yeah, please. So
Just a little more. There's a cookie that looked like it just needed a little bit more on it.
yeah. It needs more. And
Well-
when it comes to chocolate, the more is the better. I mean, as much
Chocolate
you use
and
it,
garlic.
and garlic, yeah.
Add more.
Yep, more and more.
The rule of Atlantic Canada Cooks, whatever the recipe calls for, add an extra garlic.
Oh yeah.
Always. See, now the second layer, because the shape of the pan, I love the way it's coming out. It's almost like it's fitting even better.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. This
Yeah, and I see what you're doing. Just a shwia. Just a little bit. Yeah, don't soak the cookies.
No, you need some texture there because some people use chocolate milk for this, but I think it's too much.
Oh,
Too much for. I mean,
agree.
you lose the magic of the cookie per se. I like to taste the cookie as well. You know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that.
Well,
All right, chocolate. Oh,
you're
I'm
the
in.
chocolate person.
I am all in. If
smoking on your job there.
Yeah.
Whoa, I get to do the chocolate this time. I'm excited. Spread it nice and even across. And then we'll... there. Again, same thing. It's like if you're good at making lasagna, this is your dish. Ooh,
Yeah.
that cookie stuck.
Yeah.
Cover that corner. Bring it around this one. And I love that it's cold. But you know, it's funny. In this, I hope you try this holiday season. When you're baking at Christmas and people are all together, everybody's trying to get in the oven, and most houses only have one oven. So
Put more.
what? Okay,
You said.
okay, I feel
Put some
you.
more,
I
yeah.
wanted to
There
do
you go.
that.
No.
There we go. I was thinking that, by
Yeah.
the way.
Don't be cheap on it.
Don't be cheap on the chocolate. We just discussed it, and he's like, Michelle, you're being cheap with the chocolate. All right,
There you go.
that looks beautiful. So yeah, everybody's always trying. Everything has to go in the oven. So what a great dish to bring to someone's house. Because you don't need to bake it. So
No.
it's already, it's fresh.
Again, it's a very. I mean, how long have we doing this? 10 minutes? Maybe 15?
I don't know. It's awesome. It's
Yep.
fast.
It is.
And I can smell my brie in the background too.
What's going on?
Ah, that's bacon. I want to be careful too because where I'm using puff pastry, I want to make sure that it gets at the right temperature. Check my coffee.
So another layer of chocolate. And don't be afraid if you're a little messy with it because at the end it is going to take shape in the fridge. Right? So
Well, food is, you know.
Well, sometimes.
Oh, look at that.
yeah.
One's messy going down anyway.
So how long does this need to be?
Yeah.
How long does this need to be in the fridge?
I like to put it like from one day to the other, as much as that.
Overnight,
20,
okay.
yeah, 24 hours. But if you are in a hurry, you can put it in the freezer as well. Let's say 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes.
So we're gonna eat this tomorrow because we want to
We-
honor that.
Well, you can put it in the freezer, or and eat it dry today, and there's a lot. I mean, you're not gonna have this today. But, I
guess
mean,
that-
the whole thing is what
That
I mean.
means I'm gonna have to share it.
Okay.
course
Well,
I
we got to put it in the.
Food is meant to be shared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
another one, another lasagna one,
I
another layer.
is this layer number 4?
I think
Yeah.
you can put as many layers as you want, and you know what is the magic about this is that you can do, bigger stuff, long. all
Yeah,
kind of
that's what I
shapes.
was thinking. So
You can-
depending on how many people you have, you just use like a wider pan.
There is a company in Venezuela called Que Marquesa. These guys came up with millions of flavors because if you think it, what you're using here is a base, You know that base I prepare there. You can use chocolate. You can use fruit. You can
I almost
use
feel like in the middle of that, a layer of like ground strawberries or something.
or
Not half blueberries.
blueberries,
would be really
or
good.
you can use mocha. So I mean, you add coffee. Come on, Michelle, more chocolate.
Oh, I love
Like it on the job.
it. Chocolate time. Ah.
Yeah.
And this doesn't take a lot of ingredients either.
No. It's like
I
5
think-
ingredients.
Well, and not large quantities.
No.
I think this is perfect if you're having like 6 people over,
Yep.
6 or 8.
8.
You don't need 8 people, definitely 8 people.
Well,
you don't need a lot.
The thing is, this is kind of addictive, so people tends to eat more.
Well, there's a good point there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're going to be getting to the top of that now.
Yeah, let's keep that for the. Also, if you want, you can reserve a part of this of the chocolate cream, put it in the freezer, and then with a how do you call that? You know, the thing for to do shapes with the.
Oh, cut it into like cookie shapes or different.
With the.
No, just chop it up. Is it?
No, yeah, exactly. Do shapes on top of the.
Piping.
Piping, that thing. Yeah, you
I
can-
feel you on that.
I'm sorry, I don't know that word. I
That's
should
okay.
because I'm a cook, but.
I love it. And you can imagine we're just going to be coming up to our 30 minutes here. And we've done this in like under 20 minutes.
Correct.
Oh, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And
So this is the last layer. So let's
there we go.
cover the holes a bit
There
here
we
and
go.
there, and
Put this one down there.
yeah.
Thank you. Gracias.
Good.
Oh, those biscuits are so light.
Yeah.
And like Mom was saying, a slight bit of vanilla. So am I going to top this?
Yep. Last topping.
Last topping.
Put it all.
And
No fear.
no. I feel like I might even, I've got some strawberries. And later do just some cut strawberries on the top when I serve it.
Oh, you can do that as well. Yes, of course. Chocolates and strawberries are precious.
They're one of the best parties you could have, chocolate and strawberries.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Put all the stuff there.
All of it. Just want to get, we want that top layer to be nice and solid. Yeah, I can see why 24 hours is definitely what you want for this.
But you can again put it even
In the
30 minutes in the
freezer.
freezer. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're really in a hurry, and it works.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh. If we were doing an hour show again, we could do that. But
Yeah.
you know what? We're going to be, no cookies. I don't want to see the cookies. It's like,
Exactly. You got
the
the point.
cookies are the surprise.
Exactly.
It's like,
And the nice thing about this is that when you cut it, you see all the layers.
Yeah.
You know this. You see the and those layers when they're cold, and you end up putting your spoon,
I'm licking the spoon.
cutting the cake with your spoon, and boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, it's kind of soft. It's cold. It's incredible.
Saying.
Yep.
What would that taste like with ice cream on top?
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a kind of an ice cream and a cake.
Look at this.
It's incredible. You can see the layers here.
You can see the layers.
Yeah. But when you cut it is when you really see the magic there.
I love using a glass dish. So the key right now is get it into the fridge.
Put it in the freezer. Maybe we can try later on.
I will put it in the freezer. I'm just going to need to make room. Because like many houses. So we're really excited that you've joined us for this holiday episode. Ashley got out these beautiful little pastries that he brought me as well.
Oh.
And I'm going to bring out my puff pastry.
in the middle, yeah.
I think it's almost
In the
done.
middle? Okay.
Mom, are you excited about
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got my brie dripping over the side of this. Oh.
Put it in.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it out. Let me get my oven mitts. It is so close to done,
What's in that meat?
but I'm gonna
Chicken.
bring this out.
Yeah. Those are chicken polvorosas. Yeah, you
So yeah, we have a nice trick here. All right, I'm gonna bring this out. We're gonna wrap up with our final dishes. This probably does need
A few more minutes.
just a few more minutes.
Maybe broil. I would boil it, yeah.
Yeah,
2 minutes and that would be it.
but you see, it's still sizzling.
It looks.
It look. Oh, sorry, Mom.
Oh, smell it.
Smell that.
Delicious. Butter.
But see, the golden is already starting to form
Yeah.
on that, and you want to let it sit just a little bit before
Yeah.
you serve it, because if not, your guests will burn their mouth. And
Yep.
Oh yeah.
we don't want that to happen. But you're right. If I just put the broiler on that, that's going to
2
do
minutes.
that
would
last
do
like
a couple
yeah.
minutes.
2 minutes. Never walk away from your broiler,
No.
as I'm saying here.
Oh yeah.
But from our kitchen to yours, we just want to say thank
Merry
you for
Christmas.
joining us. Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. And
Merry
happy
Christmas.
holidays. And take time with friends and family. Enjoy great food together. We hope you get some rest and fill those bellies. And we'll see you next Sunday, where we're going to be bringing you some holiday New Year's dishes. And we're going to have another guest next week. We'll be on Zoom, and we'll like to see you soon. And please come to the Moncton and the Bucktouche Farmers Market and visit Louise at Delisur Canada anytime.
Bye guys.
Okay, bye.
Take care,
Merry Christmas.
everybody. Merry